I'm Patty Landis Adams, and welcome to Life School. In this video, we'll talk about one of the components of the program, the Bandalo. Let's begin by talking about the purpose of the Bandalo. There are three main reasons. Number one, to track skill mastery for the student. Number two, to gain confidence with goals met. And number three, to give the child a memento of a successful school year. Let's begin by reviewing the materials you'll need to create your Bandalo. First, you'll need a piece of felt about 5 inches by 36 inches. This color will correspond to the color of the grade level that your child is studying. Next, you'll need a package of rhinestones. These are self-adhesive rhinestones that will apply to the Bandalo easily. You'll also need a bag of clear, round, flat glass marbles. They can be purchased at a craft store or a floral shop. You'll also need 2 small bottles of glue. One is clear gel tacky glue and the other is a fast dry tacky glue. The tools you'll need for creating your bandalos are scissors, straight pins, and thread. If I'm making more than one bandalo, I like to use clear nylon thread. That way I'm not constantly changing the thread in my sewing machine. You'll also need a sewing machine capable of creating a zigzag stitch. The first step is creating the emblems for your bandalo. On your family homepage, you have access to a PDF file that contains the emblems for the current school year. We also suggest that you take a snapshot of your family and a snapshot of your child so that you can create emblems that can go on the bandalo representing your family as well. Using the tacky clear gel glue, place a small amount on the underside of each marble and gently place them over each of the small pictures. Be careful not to use too much glue, as if you're using an inkjet printer, it may cause the pictures to smear. Set the card of pictures aside and let them dry for about 15 minutes to make sure that they're ready to use later. After your emblems have dried, carefully cut them out and they're ready to use. The next step is cutting your pattern. Print the PDF file showing the pattern for your bandalo. Be careful when cutting that you cut outside the black lines instead of on the black lines. This will ensure that your bandalo is the right size. Now you're going to tape the straight ends A and B together. Now place the double-lined straight edge on the fold. Pin your pattern to the fabric and carefully cut out your pattern. Carefully lay out your bandalo like this, joining the slanted edges together as shown. Now you'll stitch the slanted edges together using a zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. Make sure that on the ends you use a back stitch so that your thread does not come unraveled. Your bandalo is now completed and ready to use. You have all the emblems and rhinestones available to decorate your bandalo throughout the school year. As you use your parent manual, you will see which emblems to present to your children and when. Let's talk just a minute about emblem placement. Here you'll want to use your tacky fast grab glue. You can place the emblems and rhinestones wherever you'd like, but here are some of our recommendations. At the point of the bandalo, you may want to put the picture of your family and your child's picture. The row of rhinestones above the family picture is for each of the articles of faith that your child memorizes. The emblem with the number 13 is placed on the bandalo when your child has memorized all the articles of faith. Place the rest of the emblems on the bandalo as indicated in your parent manual throughout the school year. Please note that most of the emblems are placed on the bandalo at the conclusion of the school year as certain subjects are completed. Rhinestones, on the other hand, are placed on the bandalo throughout the school year. These are used as poetry, scriptures, and other tasks are mastered. If you run out of space for rhinestones on the front of your bandalo, additional rhinestones can be placed in the neck area. At the conclusion of the school year, your child will wear his or her bandalo proudly, and you will both look back fondly on the things that you have learned and accomplished together.